So, when the pressure is at its absolute peak in a brutal title race, you need your biggest stars to step up. And boy, did they deliver. We're going to break down the masterclass from Kylian Mbappé and Vinícius Júnior that just launched Real Madrid to the very top of the LaLiga table.
And look, don't just take my word for it. Listen to what their own coach, Alvaro Arbeloa, said right after the match. I mean, that is a huge statement, and you can tell he absolutely means it. So, the real question is, how exactly did they live up to that incredible praise in such a high-stakes game? Well, let's get right into the action.
Okay, first things first, we have to set the stage, because this wasn't just another game, not at all. This was a flat-out battle with the La Liga title hanging in the balance. Everything was on the line.
When that final whistle blew, Real Madrid had secured a massive 2-0 victory. And you know, doing it away from home at a tough place like Villarreal Stadium, that makes it all the more impressive.
And this is why it was just so huge. That win catapulted them straight to the top of the league, right over their biggest rivals, Barcelona. The pressure has officially been flipped.
Now let's talk about the men of the moment. We're going to zero in on the two guys who really made the difference, Mbappé and Vinícius.
Just take a look at this number, 21. That is how many goals Kylian Mbappé has already racked up in La Liga this season. The man has been absolutely unstoppable in front of goal.
And this incredible performance, it really didn't come out of nowhere. I mean, just look at their form in the past week. Mbappé bags a couple of goals in the Champions League, and Vinícius was involved in 4 goals in their last home game. They walked into this match completely on fire.
So, how did they manage to turn all that incredible form into a victory? Okay, let's break down the key moments that locked in those 3 vital points.
Here it is, the breakthrough, right after halftime. It all starts with Vinícius just driving into a dangerous spot, causing total chaos for the defense. His cross gets cut out, but guess who's there to react first? Kylian Mbappé. He just pounces on that loose ball and smashes it into the back of the net. So instinctive, so deadly.
And if there were any doubts left, Mbappé wiped them away. Deep into added time, he steps up to the penalty spot, cool as you like, and slots it home to make it 2-0. Game over.
The performance on the pitch was absolutely electric. And you know what? The praise from the manager afterwards was just as powerful. Let's dig into what Arbeloa had to say. This quote, right here, it basically tells you the entire strategy for Madrid under their new coach. It's so simple, but so effective. Get the ball to your best players and let their talent do the rest.
But here's the really crucial part. It wasn't just about the highlight reel goals. Arbeloa went out of his way to praise their work rate, their effort for the team, and that's what turns superstars into true leaders.
Arbeloa then singled out Vinícius, really emphasizing just how critical his current form is. You can just hear the admiration in his voice. It's a crystal clear sign of how much the Brazilian means to this team right now.
And this is what makes that praise just so powerful. It's pretty easy to forget that not long ago, Vinícius went through a brutal 16-game stretch without a single goal. So to see him back at this level, wow, it's a phenomenal turnaround.
All right, so let's zoom out a bit. What does this one win really mean for Real Madrid in the grand scheme of things?
Well, here's the bottom line, plain and simple. Real Madrid are now in the driver's seat. They are in control of their own destiny in this title race.
And this win is part of a bigger picture. Remember, after a shocking cup exit in Arbeloa's first game, the team has responded perfectly. That is now 3 wins in a row, building some serious momentum under the new leadership.
And this quote from their goalkeeper, Courtois, it just confirms it, straight from the dressing room. The players are buying in. They can feel themselves getting better, getting more confident in the new system. That is a fantastic sign for any team.
And maybe the most exciting part for Madrid fans, or, terrifying for their rivals, is this final thought from Arbeloa. Even after a performance like this, he thinks they can be even better. He believes their ceiling is still higher.
Which of course leaves us with one final massive question. With Mbappé and Vinícius playing at this best-in-the-world level, and the whole team clicking under a new coach, has the momentum shifted for good? Is the La Liga trophy now theirs for the taking?